Okay, and there we go. This is going to be the Mark II Power Armor Space Marines for the Horus Heresy. So now I officially made an unboxing of all three available marks on the recent releases, or at least the 20 squads that have the same layout, we can say, because the Mark IV is still not fixed. So if you look at the back, that's basically the sergeant, the two other guys, and then the bulk of troopers, or in this case, Marines. Let's see what else. So we get new transfer sheets as well, it seems. Let's see. There you go. You don't really need a tool, you only need your finger. Sounded bad, but it is what it is. Okay, so I love how one side has the Imperial and one has the Trader. Let me check the other boxes. I want to see if they have the same thing. Trader. Yep, all the boxes have the same thing. Trader, Loyalist. So let me put it like so, and I'll open from this side. So, time to close the box now. I do not want these boxes to get hurt, so I'll put it on a safe spot. They make good like good collection boxes at least. Let's see here. So they changed how they were doing it with this one because it's the most recent. It's the most recent Tactical Marines box they have released for now this year. So essentially, they made it like the Warhammer 40k one, where they actually have more detail on how you built these guys. So there's more pages and more options. Still the same poses. Not gonna lie, still the same 5 poses, but you got different methods. They're even including the chain bayonets and how you put them on, which is a good thing. The other ones didn't have nothing about the chain bayonets. And then in the end of the back, all of the Marines from the box. So let's put that to the side. New transfer sheet. It actually includes the Imperial Fist, the let's see here, Salamanders, uh, Iron Warriors, and Sons of Horus. Those are the 4 legions on these transfer sheets. And it feels a little bit more sticky than the previous ones. Goddamn. So 20 bases of 32mm, just like the previous 2. And let's see, I'm assuming this can be the same accessory sprue. Yep, same accessory sprue. Good thing these are the same, because right now I was still finishing up the converted Marines from the Mark 6. I still haven't touched Mark 3 yet, but this is how they are looking. I'm giving them the shield with the lion, 3D printed shield, because I'm going to be using these guys for 40k. And then I also 3D printed him a special helmet, just so I didn't have to buy the command squad box, because the command squad box is not as fancy as what I want it to look. And then I'm giving him uh, these shoulder pads just so he can look more fancy. Then this is the officer guy, opposite plume, just to change things a bit. So now that I have 2 more power swords, last 2 guys will be finished just by using the accessories for these two. So good thing they duplicated this thing. Now, what I'm thinking of giving all of the officers is the Power Fist, which is this bad boy. I basically started setting him up. Let me try and get him close. So I do not know if it's gonna get fixed or not. I'm trying to get it to actually. Eh, eh. Stop focusing on the rest, bitch. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna focus. Yeah, it's not gonna focus. I tried. But yeah, just one power fist for every single squad sergeant, which is gonna be this baddie. And that is from the same sprue, which is this thing, which I already showed on the previous one, so I'm not gonna show it. But they all have the same exact sprues. So getting into the Mark IIs, all of these should be the same one, duplicated 4 times. Yep. These 3 are clones of this one, just like the previous boxes. Put those to the side. So let's get it close. So here is Mark II. As you can all see, the bolters are more lined up. Chain bayonets are lined up just like Mark VI, which is a good thing. However, they took a page from Mark III and separated the bodies a lot more. So if I go to the other side, there's the heads. So I'm very happy they at least released Mark II. Because Mark II was, and it is still, one of my favorite marks of armor. Because I remember when I played my first Warhammer video game I played was a mobile game. It was the Horus Heresy Drop Assault, and it used these Space Marines, the Mark II Space Marines. And since that, they've always been my favorites because they were my first Space Marines that I've ever seen, ended up seeing. So yeah, at least the armor, for what I'm seeing right now, shoulder pads wise, and arms and everything are literally the same poses, just a little bit more complex to equip them in each. So this means I should, in theory, be able to use bolters from the other sets if I really wanted to on these guys. So I can mix and match the bolters. And they have sights on these, for what I'm seeing. Yeah, they have attachments. Okay. So that was the Mark II Space Marines from Horus Heresy. Like I said, I'm going to be using these 3 boxes, all 3 of them, for 40k to make my own Space Marine army. Mainly it's going to be Firstborn, but I'm thinking I'm doing this. Using these for any special weapons to try and mimic the regular Marines. And then these guys for Primaris. Because I think it would be good to use these as regular Marines, these as Primaris. Because these are chunkier than the others. And all I gotta do is just try and make them very similar. Like, all I gotta do is just give them bolt rifles for anything. I don't think it'd be that difficult. Well, if I can find them on the internet, because that's something I'm gonna have to 3D print. But yeah, I already did all 3 Horus Heresy sets of Tactical Marines. Not gonna do Mark 4 until they update it. Once they update it, I'm going to take advantage and get it. Because basically, right now, the Mark 4 is literally almost $100. It's not really worth it. These are cheaper. Yes, the Mark 4 has the attachments and stuff, like plasma, melta, and all that trade. But it's not really worth it, at least to me, to pay that amount for the same amount of Marines when I have these. They're literally 20 Marines as well, and it's cheaper. So, yeah. So, until the next video, everybody.